Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber. Friday, January 21st, 4:37 p.m. New York time. The U.S. stock market's closed. Let's do a full week recap. We'll look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is the oldest U.S. stock index. As well, we'll look at the 30 stocks inside the index. So here on the right, we have the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And since the week's closed, this candle represents all the price action that took place for the entire week for this index. So for the week, we closed red, made a lower high, lower low than the prior week. So the trend is down. We also tested and closed below this swing low. And we also tested this demand zone where buyers are and just closed, looks like just above it. Yeah, so buyers might have stepped in here. Hey, maybe we'll have a bounce Monday morning, and then later Monday, maybe we'll have a further sell-off. So do your due diligence and don't be jumping in Monday morning for swing trades, maybe day trades. But swing trades, I would use caution because maybe we're going to go lower down. Maybe we'll have a low retracement and go lower down. Let's look at the individual stocks. So we'll start off with Apple. Let's look at Apple. Broke below the swing low and closed below it. So let's remove that swing low. As well, it closed red. It also closed below this consolidation area. That's bearish. Alpha, Mike, Golf, November. Well, it closed with an inside candle for the week. What does inside candle mean? It means it didn't take out the high or low of the prior week. So that's interesting. It didn't do as worse as the index. Interesting, but it's a solid body. That means it closed red. But the panic selling wasn't enough to make it go below the prior week. So take note of that one. Label that one. That's something to consider on the watch list to be stronger than some of the other ones. American Express, Alpha, X-Ray, Papa, same thing. Red for the week, lower low, lower high. Look at this, trending lower. So all the gains it made this year, it lost. Same with the Dow Jones, all the gains it made this year, it lost. Boeing, Bravo, Alpha. Red for the week, lower low, but also made a higher high, went into this supply zone where sellers were, which you would not be buying here. That was a selling level. And look at that. It rejected it, closed below it, below the prior week. Yep. So it does look like it's building consolidation here too. Caterpillar, Charlie, Alpha, Tango. Red for the week, lower low. Didn't make a higher high, but rejected it and went down. CRM. Oof. Yeah. It's terrible. Lower high, lower low, closed below the prior week. Huge sell-off since last year. It's struggling. All its gains for this year are gone. Cisco, big tech company. Red for the week, lower low, lower high. Not good. And you look at broke below that inside candle. Let's remove that arrow. Guess if you want to know what that was meant, you can look at the prior video on the Dow. Charlie, Victor X-Ray, Chevron gas station. Remember, I was bullish for this, mentioning since last year. It was under accumulation, start buying it. And if you bought it, yep, you made it. And if you follow these setups, you would have known to close your trade in here, take gains, because that's a supply zone where sellers are. Made all-time new high, closed red, but made a higher high, higher low, closed back in mid-side range. So that's one of the strong ones for the year. Disney, Delta, India, Sierra. Nope, all-time new low for the year. All the gains for the year are gone. Took out that swing low. Let's remove that. Yep, lower low, lower high. And look what's coming into this gap to fill. There's a gap all the way back there. It's not good. Delta, Oscar, Whiskey. Dow Chemical. Well, interesting for the year. It did make all-time new high and then rejected it and make a lower low, taking out that prior low. So again, we had a red here. There was a supply zone. Sellers went in there. Also, that swing high, rejected it. So there was clues there not to be buying here. There were clues there to look to trade bearish. Goldman Sachs. Oof, not good. Huge gap for the week. Yeah, gapped all the way down. Tested the supply zone of buyers, rejected it. Sorry, demand zone. Green is demand zone, red is supply zone. Red is where sellers are in the past, and green is where buyers were in the past. So you have buyers here. Tested it, rejected it, closed below it. Very bearish. Big bank. Well, Goldman Sachs. Home Depot. Hotel Delta. Yep. Oof. 3 black crows. That's a candlestick pattern. 3 black crows. Lower low, lower high, gap down. Just shy of closing above 350. So here is another potential area. This is interesting. Yep. Because you had a consolidation, breakout to the upside, and retracement. So we may see a buying opportunity. We'll see how it tests, if it tests this next week, and we'll see what kind of candle form. This may be a potential buyer here. We'll see what happens. Time will tell. But right now, it's bearish. Honeywell, HON. Huge impulse move down. Yep, lower low, lower high, coming into this demand zone with its buyers. IBM. Giving up almost all its gains for the year, but it closed with an inside candle, which is interesting. Again, it didn't do as bad as some of the other ones. So we'll see what happens come next week. But again, it's currently in a retracement of the prior trend until it takes out that high. So maybe we're having a consolidation build up over here. Intel. India, November Tango Charlie. Yep. Rejected that supply zone and rejected it and went down. Lower low, lower high, bearish. Johnson & Johnson. Red for the week. Lower low, lower high. Closing below the supply zone. And consolidation. Yep, bearish. Another financial. JP Morgan. Juliet Papa Mike. Also gap down. Went inside this demand zone where buyers are and broke below it, closed below, also took out that swing low, very bearish. Closed below 150. Coca-Cola, Kilo Oscar is the symbol. Look at that, inside candle for the week, just shy of all-time high. Last week was the all-time high. Yeah, it's faring better than some of the other ones. And here's a gap that's going to get filled sometime. Wonder what lifetime. McDonald's, MCD, Mike Charlie Delta. Red for the week, lower low, lower high, trending down. Just shy of taking out that swing low, that yellow horizontal line, and buyers stepped in here. It's McDonald's. They're buying Big Macs. 3M, Mike. Red for the week. Yep. Broke below this consolidation and closed below it. Lower high, lower low, bearish. Merck, MRK, Mike Romeo Kilo. Red for the week, lower low, lower high. Another technology, Microsoft, Mike Sierra Foxtrot Tango. I've been sharing this since last year. It's bearish. Big institutions are unloading their stock to trade bearish. And for the week, lower high, lower low, red, closing below $300, bearish. Good job if you took gains already. Sorry, profits. Nike, November, Kilo, Echo. Also another one I mentioned to be bearish trading short. Yep. So lower low, lower high. Took out that swing low and closed below it. Bearish. Procter Gamble, Papa, Goff. Oof. Interest. Closed green for the week. Higher high, all-time new high. That's Procter Gamble, all-time new high. So made a higher high and lower low. Closing above the close of the prior week. That's good. It closed green. Still didn't close where you like up there, but that's good. Better than many other ones. Travelers, Tango, Romeo, Victor. Yep, red for the week. Made an all-time new high, rejected it, went all the way back in here. So now it's an consolidation phase up here, just hanging above that 160. Uniform, November Hotel. So inside candle for the week. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it's weakness. It's having a problem. Can't even make this retracement of the midpoint here. That's looking bearish even more. Solid body equals red, and bunch of sellers are up here. Visa, another financial, as we saw with Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. Yep, bad. So look at this one. Lower high, lower low, red, bearish. All the gains for the year, these 3 weeks have been for the year, all lost already. Verizon, where I mentioned this one, AT&T, past weeks showing bullish signs. So made a lower low, lower high, closed green, closed at the midpoint right there. Really interesting, right there at the midpoint. Yep, I still think AT&T might be better. Let's look. Whoa, made a higher high, higher low. Let's there we go. That's nice. So made an all-time new high for the year and a higher low. So the trend is up. It did close back inside that prior weekend. Deep retracement. That I don't like. Deep retracement. But compare what I mentioned to be buying this last year and compare this to Verizon. Yeah, AT&T is doing better than Verizon. But remember, AT&T was taken out of the Dow index several years ago and replaced, but they left Verizon in the Dow. That's why I'm showing you comparison. Maybe they took the wrong one out. Whiskey Bravo Alpha. There we go. Lower low, lower high, red, breaking below the swing. Not good. And another retail, Walmart, Whiskey Mike Tango. Red for the week. Lower low, lower high. Building consolidation here. So the takeaway is the majority of them are trending down, just like the Dow. Only a very few of them have closed green and making trends up. So takeaway is trying to trade individual stocks for long-term investment versus index. You'd be better off the index. Swing trading, day trading, sure. Understand the single stocks. That's for the index. Okay. Hope you like what I just shared with you. And if you don't mind, you click that like and click that subscribe. You help out a small business. That'd be kind.